You're probably wondering why this showed up on your For You page right next to your daily drama alert, your dick shrinking pills. Recently, I've been challenged to beat Security Breach by my fellow friend Dak White. Now, I could play this game through like a soy boy and my cock would shrink into a second belly button all over again, but I found a new way to harvest my masochism. Without Dak knowing, I secretly just made a summary without playing the actual game. Yes, I know, a genius move that I'm sure you will never notice. Without further ado, let's get straight into the masochism.
We first start out with an introduction to the furry band we will be joining on this adventure. All the furry band seems to be having a great time, however it seems Freddy has found out what happens when you eat 2 Taco Bell Doritos Locos in one night.
Gregory, do you see a small vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent.
We start back up in safe mode, unlike my browser history, and for once the voices Freddy hears in his head were real. While Freddy was sleeping, Gregory, a member of a local homeless shelter, seemed to want to get in on the fun and be inside Freddy. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I did check, and Freddy is legally 10 years old, so this interaction was legal, to say the least. After hiding from security like the good boy that I am, and Freddy giving me some of his sweet merch, not sponsored, I started to realize how screwed I truly was. You see, viewers, before my little scuffle with Freddy, I'd been packing on the pounds hard. Little did I know the real challenge was getting through these vents without asking for a water break. After this, I went to go get Freddy's other toys, like the good boy that I need to stop. Freddy began taking me on a detour through the basement, or as I like to call it, my bedroom. On our way, we made a few wrong steps here and there, the occasional shitting of my undies.
I am shitting myself.
And Freddy needing to be hyped up on crack again, but I ended up at the front gates. Now viewers, I know what you're thinking. I could have got there before the door closed, and you're right, I could have. But Gregory, he had different plans. He's going to destroy these robots, and there was nothing I could do. Now this atrium part was easy, just like getting your arthritis meds in the morning. The only downside being I didn't get to keep the Mr. Hippo fridge magnet, and for that, it is getting a poor review on Steam. As I made my way to the daycare that nobody consented going to, and then going into there willingly, I then came across my next problem, American Capital, a druggie, and he was hyped up. It's safe to say I found the supplier of Freddy's daily dose.
I need it! It's over 9,000!
This weird sun man had some weird affliction with not letting me move any part of my body, but as soon as I learned to escape his tricks and found something that probably progresses the story, but to be honest I'm not paying enough attention to care, suddenly the lights went out and I'm greeted with a roleplay session I didn't consent to. Now, I must admit, through this section, my pants were brown. Steelwool adapted this game to have some real scary activities. But once I turned on the totally now hazardous generators that were in his roleplay closet, the lights turned on and my imaginary friend had disappeared, just like my father 5 years ago. I went to go open the pearly gates, but I was interrupted with my daily dose of ass ramming when the ops were called. I quickly had to get inside of Freddy and run away.
After this, Freddy needed to recharge real quickly, so he got me hyped up on some of that good shit as well. We then went to the main atrium, and Freddy said, "I can't fit in this vent, step bro," and I was like, "That's completely fine. I'll deal with it without you." As I crawl through these vents,
Help! Help! Help me!
somebody joins me that I was not expecting. A tiny music man, and he meant business. I crawled through these vents, afraid of my life and my ass being rammed, but I eventually found a slide, which I could easily slide. In case you were wondering what slide meant. As I traverse through this basement and then get stuck in a security office like my stepsister last night, I then realize something. Chica is morbidly obese. If I order pizza, I can maybe save myself from this tragedy. I then proceed to order a pizza with the maximum amount of toppings on it, and I can say that I am definitely the pioneer. After giving Chica some diabetes pizza and watching her like I have a fetish, Freddy realized there was a way to get rid of me. The loading dock seemed to have a way to escape. Now I realize in an alternate timeline I could escape with Freddy in a Ford F-150, however, as I've already stated, the masochist that is Gregory knew what he was doing and locked the door. I proceed to make my way through the basement, one helping of shitting myself along the way, Chica feeding me my own shit like it's the O cereal, but I finally made it to the laundry room. Now here's where I make the joke that it also took me ages to find this exit, and by the time I got out, I already memorized all of the FNAF lore.
Hello once again, theorists. Welcome to Matt Pat Plays. Today we are playing the scariest game of all creation. Probably never heard of it. It's called Five Nights at Freddy's. Here we go.
What if everything in FNAF was just a dream?
After getting attacked by Vanessa and getting to say hi to the main villain who's in the game for a total of 3 cutscenes, I am contacted by the one and only Faz Daddy, telling me he had a scheduled appointment with Death unless I met him at Roxy Raceway. Once I got there, he said some words that made me question if he was allowed within 10 miles of a school zone.
Okay.
There you are. I was
Hey yo, what the fuck? Hey yo, what the fuck?
I waited and waited for you.
Well, I was, coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
But to be honest, I dabble in that work too, so it wouldn't make that much of a difference. Freddy commanded me to go get a backstage pass and use the totally not expensive lift that Fazbear Entertainment was somehow able to afford to bring Freddy to parts and service. After I got this backstage pass, I had to go to a room with 4 doors and many shocking devices that in no way this company wasn't using them for another purpose. If you know what I mean. Using my skills I learned from Sister Location in
Let's try another controlled shock.
the piss streaming down my leg, I was able to get out of there with Freddy's help. Freddy led me to the lift and had me questioning what he was doing while he was gone with that limp. Monty definitely hit that. When we finally got down to parts and service, Freddy then realizes it's time for me to get in a big robotic machine that definitely won't give me radiation poisoning. While I'm in there, Freddy gets KO'd by the roleplay master. It's now up to me to get another security badge to get the old Fredster up and running. This is my least favorite part of the game, not because it's scary, it's maybe even funny, but the fact that there are way too many of these guys for my cheeks to handle. I mean, my ass was grass and these endos were mowing. After getting the security badge from them and telling the endos my life story and crying for 45 minutes straight about how the fuck I'm supposed to do this, I made it to the Fredster and cured his erectile dysfunction. Hello everybody. So you're probably wondering, where the hell is the rest of this video? Well, I just kind of want something up on my YouTube channel at the moment, and I figured I'd just split this into 2 parts since we're probably halfway through the game already. I don't know, maybe the next part will be bigger, but as I already explained, I just want something on my channel, something that people can enjoy, and this is like 8 minutes monetization, but also it's just something that people can enjoy, and it's not really that big, but it's not really that small. I will, however, be creating a video. There will be a part 2 coming out, but then there will also be a video combining both of these parts, so that, you know, you can get it all in one big chunk if you just want to watch it in one big chunk and you don't have to switch videos. Alright, yep, be seeing you very soon.